Hello and welcome to VollGazzRacing Season 4 Division 1, the first round. Just a bit of disclaimer, we're having 20 minutes of qualifying because the guys are going to go out on track, do a lap of honour, and then they're all going to go in the pit box and do a minute of silence for Jason DePasque, who unfortunately passed away due to injuries he suffered during this weekend's Italian Grand Prix. So just a disclaimer, that's what we're going to be doing. Be sure to pay your respects as well, and then after we've done the minute silence, the qualifying will then resume as normal. So hopefully we can have a good race today, and speak to you once the qualifying begins.
Welcome back, racing fans. The second qualifying session is starting and things are getting a bit more intense now with a position on the front rows of the grid at stake.
Right, so now we get on to qualifying. So well done. Good. That was a good thing. That was, and let's hope we can have a good race in qualifying. Hopefully it's not as. Hopefully it's more dramatic in sense of battles and crashes compared to yesterday's race. But anyway, let's get on with round 1. Nelson, champion of season 1, second in season 2, third in season 3. How will he do in season 4? You'll see that some of the guys have got the Pasquier things on their levers, on their helmet. Some have done the 50 for this this round. I can't quite remember who the riders are. One of them's definitely Finley, I know that for sure. Unfortunately, I can't remember the other ones. But I remember Finley because he personally contacted me about it. But yes, it's a nice tribute for the guys. But anyway, Nelson now. Round the reverse corkscrew. It's cold conditions, cold cloudy conditions, so the soft might actually work better than normal here. This is good conditions for the soft. I just don't know whether the soft will actually work. Anyway, now flipping over to change direction. The second or third gear corner, depending on gear ratio, and now downhill into the chicane. You flip right, flip over to the left. Try and maximise the drive down the straight. So Nelson trying to get all the speed out of the Suzuki he can. Nelson sets the opening lap of 45.2. So that's the same time that Howling did yesterday. Craig needed to go second. Now we have Adam on board the Repsol Honda. And he goes orange in the third sector, so the other sectors haven't updated. I think for some people, Ike, keep an eye on Ike, keep an eye on Sire as well. They were the strongest two in the test. Unfortunately, Dag is not here today. It's like the first race he's ever missed due to just some just not being available. Unfortunately, just timings didn't work out that he thought it would. So Adam goes into second place. Ike now crosses the line and goes into first position. And now we had Mood Hadif. Used to be Sky. I'll just call him Hadif for simplicity for myself. Running number 50, he crosses the line and goes into 5th place. So a decent opening lap. He'll be needing to improve on that to have a better qualifying. Finley on his debut. Something he's been wishing for this day for 2 seasons, and today's finally the day his dreams come true. He crossed the line and goes 5th, and his teammate Jack Berman is now on a lap, just currently going through the 3rd sector. There he is, also sporting the number 50. Going through the chicane, flipping over. And now around the final corner. Where will Jack Berman go? He goes 5th. Sire invalidated his lap time, so Sire, the strongest guy in the test. No, he was the second strongest, sorry, behind Ike. Ike was extremely strong in the test. Topped it for the whole way. So he is definitely one of the championship favourites. Now Adam, red sector 1 as well as VTR. VTR, one of the 2 riders not to lap time when he gets the rear up in the air doing it top rack style, and he's invalidated his lap. So maybe VTR's aspiring to be top rack Razgatlioglu on the Yamaha this season. It's been very impressive in World Superbikes this season. Adam invalidates his lap time, just clipping the green. It's just a really annoying thing to do. If you just clip the green by inches, not even inches, by nanometers. So we've seen today in the race, won't spoil anything, but track limits have been a nightmare for some. I think at every race track limits came into subject. Jack Berman not getting away with Ike. Ike's run off the track and kept his lap for some reason. Oh no, he's pulling out the lap anyway. Aragon improving his lap so far. As he now goes around the long Marquez turn number 10. With Aragon now through the chicane and fires out Sire Red Sector 1. Keep an eye on that, and it's Aragon going to get a slipstream there from Nelson. He's going to get a little bit of a draft there. He didn't get quite fully in the slipstream, so he's lost a bit of time there. When he told me he's run wide, oh, he's just not run wide. Nelson trying not to disturb his lap time whilst trying to start his own lap time in a good way. Aragon jumps onto the front row of the grid. Vitiardo might have something to say about that potentially, as he goes down the straight and chucks his Monster Energy Yamaha into the final turn, looking very aggressive, very nice. Vitiardo across the line and goes into second place, 1/10 off the current pole position time, but Sire... No, he's run wide, no! Somehow the lap time has stayed. Why has it stayed? And he's gone third anyway due to that, so he's lost time due to that mistake. Ike now down the straight, looking to improve his time further. Hugging the curb there nicely, nice and tight line, nice and controlled. Just looking like nice and controlled as you do, as the Suzuki's do. 44.3, moving the goalpost further, nearly half a second ahead of VTR and Sire. Who's that who's crashed? That was Hadif. Finley now through the chicane, change direction, he's improved sector 2 and he's improving sector 3, but that exit didn't look the best. Didn't seem like he got the perfect drive out the corner you want. He opted for the more tighter line, but I don't know whether that was whether that's purposeful or just accidental. They ended up there, but anyway, he's in the last corner very nicely. Will he improve his lap time? He does by 0.6 of a second. Remains in 8th place though. His teammate, where is his teammate? Jack Berman. There he is, coming out of the second sector now. Across the sector point, round about here, and he continues to improve. Looking, if he can improve, all he needs to do is improve by just over 1/10 of a second. He'll jump into 5th place, which would be a great start for him. And there we go, the flop to the other side. Getting a bit of a better exit than his teammate did down the straight. Is that Finley behind? Yes, Finley's going to get a little bit. Oh, that doesn't matter. Finley might actually get a little bit. No, he can't get a toe really. He's got someone to chase though, unless Jack pulls out this lap after he's finished. He's gone a bit sideways. That ain't going to help him too much. But it looks like he's got it all under control. And he crosses the line, and he's lost time in the last sector. Nelson now through the final corner. Nice line there. This is where Nelson's podium charge in Season 2 came to a horrible end when his controller decided it wanted to stay going left, or to get injured anyway, and he smashed into the wall and lost 3rd place. And unfortunately couldn't do anything about it. Move now. Wood Hadith crosses the line. Doesn't seem to be at one with this track at the moment. And VTR now across the line, looking to improve on his lap time. Unable to do so. Craig Ater improves by a few hundredths of a second. And Nike now down the straight. He improves even more by another 2 and a bit tenths. Nike the man to beat here. Just a step ahead of everyone else. So not improving in Sector 1. So he'll be looking to try and get into 2nd place, because it looks like 2nd place for the best position he could get to. He's only got to improve by 1,000th of a second. And he will jump into 2nd place. Easier said than done though, when you're on the limit. Not improving in Sector 2. Take a look at Craig Ater, who's just going through Sector 3, and he's not improving either. But top 6, put the 6 downwards, as well as Nelson, improving on their lap times at this very stage, at this very moment even, if I can say the right words. And Fielding's pulled out of his lap. Craig Ater across the line, unlikely he's going to improve, he does not. Sire, he'll get one more lap after this one. Or maybe another one afterwards, if depending on fuel, be tight. And he jumps into 2nd place. Hadith has crashed on his lap, and Jack Berman's lost time in the 3rd sector. And Jack is invalidated on the last corner. Oh no. Oh dear. I fear, is this going to be a 43 for Ike? Is he just going to absolutely smash them? And there we go, 43.9. VTR lost time in the 3rd sector. Trying to get back into 2nd place on the grid. Still be a front roader, which would be decent, but you're all the way on the left there, which is probably the best line to take if you're going to send it, but that Yamaha is not the greatest off the line. Well, it probably depends on setup. VTR does improve, but not enough to jump into 2nd place. Adam, he's improving currently. He could jump into 5th place on the grid. Rear's tyre sliding down the brakes. To change direction. Through the chicane. So this is the last lap for most of these guys now. Everyone who's on a lap right now, it's last lap time. Ike's pitted, Nelson's pitted, their qualifying is over. No one is going to beat Ike. Can Adam jump any higher positions? Here we go, he crosses the line, and he does. He jumps into 6th place. But what does Craig have to say about that? As he runs off the track and has probably cost himself time. Let's see. Oh, he's jumped into 5th. Oh. Very odd. I think that lap has to be cancelled anyway, even though he probably didn't even gain time, it's just the rules. VTR improving. It's VTR now. He goes across the line. Can he jump into 2nd place?
That's the end of the second and final qualifying session.
No, he can't.
Right,
so I'll give Craig to the penalty. So he will start 6th place.
That's the end of the second and final
so I keep pole position, 7/10. It's a bit of a big gap. The guys will that convert to race pace? Most likely, but the likes of Sire, VTR, Nelson, they're going to have to be really aggressive at the start of this race and just try and get in front of him and don't let him escape. So you've got Sire in 2nd, VTR 3rd, Nelson 4th, Adam in 5th, Craig in 6th, Jack Bowman in 7th, Finley 8th, and Hadif in 9th. What will the weather be for the race? That is, I think it's cloudy. Cloudy for qualifying. What's it going to be for the race?
Welcome to the Spanish desert,
and it's wet. Oh my god, it's wet. Wow, this does bring up a surprise. Now the question is, what tyres did it go for? Have anyone actually done any wet running? Like, because I've done a bit of wet running, not much, but I've done a bit, and it's so strange. Just the way the rear works, with the electronics and everything. I don't know which tyres are the best. I'd assume in full wet conditions it's the soft, then in the drying conditions it's the medium, because that's usually how it works in real life. But that's always the case, and I have no idea how it is on this game, so it's going to be very interesting to see if any of these guys have actually done any wet practice, because if not, this could be a very, very interesting race. Because I can guarantee wet setup, dry setup, and wet setup have to be different on this game, just the way how technical it is at the moment, and how subtle changes can be. So you might see people with different swing arm lengths, even though you can't really tell that, but different swing arm lengths, different ride heights, different spring stiffness and hardness and oil quantity, etc., etc. We could see. That's what I'm expecting. People might just think, like, you haven't practiced, might just wing it and just hope that the bike works, but I sense that a setup change might be needed here in the suspension. So we just wait for the last 3 riders to ready up. So yesterday's race was dry. This one is wet. So who will be the first victor in round 1? It's gonna be whoever's practicing the wet. That's for sure. If none of these guys are practicing the wet, then this is gonna be very interesting. Because it's Aragon, it's Spain. You think Spain? Rain doesn't come into mind, but you have to be prepared for all these things, and I hope these guys are prepared. But I can guarantee definitely one of them aren't going to be. Don't know which one it could be though. But anyway, let's get this race underway. Wish them all the best of luck. Hopefully we don't have any red flags this time. I can definitely see some people are going to be dead tentative into turn 1, some are going to be dead aggressive. Hopefully don't have any jump starts or anything. I won't be able to tell what tyres they got on. Oh, well, the medium tyres got nothing. The soft tyres are blue, that's all I know. But I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to tell. Here we go. Lights are on. And it's go for round 1. Oh my god, who's on the right? Adam's got a fantastic start off the... Oh my no. Oh, someone's got the frames... Oh, who's that? Sire's got the frames glitch. Oh no, that's annoying. Right, I'm gonna have to... I'm gonna have to restart this.
See the celebrations on the podium. Let's take a look at the final results in the MotoGP class.
Fortunately, there's nothing you can do in that situation when someone's got the frames glitch. It's just how it is. It's really annoying when this happens. So we're just waiting on Sire to restart the game and then we can get going again. And luckily for the guys, they can actually get 1 lap of wet running, so hopefully they can make the best use of this. Alright, let's go.
Welcome back to the start of the second qualifying session, and as we can see,
Right,
the mechanics
so
working on the bikes.
guys, have got kind of lucky here. They're being throwing so much into the unknown. So I'm expecting some of the guys to just probably run their dry setup on just tyres, and it just on one. They've got one lap to figure out if they need to change anything with the setup. So this is going to be very interesting. And obviously, if the guys, they don't need to push this lap, even though it's probably the best they kind of do or kind of don't. But they don't need to push on this lap. They just need to do a valid lap. If they fail to do a valid lap, it's their fault. They've qualified in the wrong place. So as simple as that in this case, unfortunately, because there's nothing I can do about it. No, it's just who's that who's in that leaving the pack? Oh, it's Craiginator. No, it's not Craiginator online, I'm sorry. It's VTL, there we go. Why are you playing with track limits, VTR? Why are you scaring us like this? So they're going to cross the line. This won't really mean anything, because this won't be their actual qualifying position unless they somehow manage to perfectly align themselves in the right places. How do you finish? Where do you I was trying to work out where people qualified. So how do you didn't even set up the qualified, so you didn't have to really set a lap? Sire's playing a very dangerous game here. I don't know why Adam's gone out again. I just don't understand the message. I understand why something for some strange reason. So now it's just down to Sire to do a lap. Sire, if you don't do a lap, you're not on the front row, mate. I hope to God he just does a lap. That's all he needs to do. Thank the Lord.
That's the end of the second and final qualifying session, and we can finally see the grid positions that await us in tomorrow's Grand Prix.
Right, so Ike is in the right place. And my phone decided it doesn't want to work. So I've just got to give Nelson 2 seconds of penalty. VTR. Oh, VTR, why do you have to do such a slow lap? VTR, then Nelson. Then it is Adam. Then it's Craiginator. Then Jack Berman.
So let's have a look at the times after the second and final qualifying session. Our live broadcast ends here for today.
Right, hopefully there won't be any problems. Unfortunately, just nothing I'm going to be able to do after this, so.
Welcome to the Spanish desert. We're at the Aragon circuit, where the latest race
Right, hang on, I need to just check how many of these guys redid a lap. So Ike did. Adam did as well. Right, so because Ike and Adam, because I don't know how I missed that. I saw Ike do it, but I can't remember which one I saw, but Nelson informed me that one of the other ones were just doing extra lap as well, so they will be given a long lap penalty. So even more drama into this race, and it hasn't even started yet. So I'll give them the long lap penalty after lap 1, just so everything, just in case there's any incidents and stuff. And we're off. Sire's not moved. I don't know why Sire hasn't moved. But Ike's out in front, Nelson in second, Suzuki 1-2 and Sire. Oh, Sire's got the glitch again. It's just nothing you can do, unfortunately. Second time round, but anyway, Adam is in the lead, is in the third, sorry, VTR 4th, Craig Nater 5th, Jack Berman in 6th, Finley 7th, and Howdy in 8th as he slides to rear. And Nelson now getting onto the back of his teammate. Now if he's been able to read the message, he'll know Ike will eventually have a long lap penalty. So really just play it safe and not bother overtaking his teammate and just sit behind, relax. Or will he just overtake you and not care anyway? We'll have to see. Is that the back of the shot there? We've got Adam, VTR, Jack Berman, Finley, Craig Nater and Hadith all fighting for all these positions here. As they break into the brakes. Oh my god, Nelson goes up the inside. He does not do a Nicky Tooley and dual cruiser. Oh my god, it was that Hadith who went straight on there. It was. As they now go down into the chicane. Oh no, Adam's going quite wide in the chicane, but somehow he's able to keep it going. And it's Finley now who's got the run on VTR somehow. I didn't quite see that for some reason. As they now go down the straight. Oh my god, Nelson's gone down. Nelson's gone. Oh my god, no spike. Nobody hit him, please. Thank the Lord. So Nelson has dropped all the way down to 8th. Absolute disaster. Right. And as you can see, Sire's bike's just all over the place. What I need to do is just make sure I don't make any mistakes. So Ike and Adam, long lap penalties for not complying with the rules in qualifying. You only need to do one lap, and for some reason they went out again. So hopefully this just warns them that they shouldn't be doing this whenever this needs to be done. And VTR now looks to Hadith has managed to jump himself into 3rd place, which will be at least 2nd place. Right, let's see, will Ike comply with the long lap penalty this lap? If I was him, I wouldn't. I'd actually try and extend the gap. But he's doing it. Is Adam as well? Yeah, pair of them are. Nelson's crashed again. And Ike's done a long lap and he is safely through. Adam's done it as well and he's safely through. And joins in 4th position. Great job there by those two. They've done the long lap in the wet as well. Aiki now looks to clear off in the sunset, never to be seen again. Hadif completely outbrakes himself, goes over the curb. But in second place, the wet weather has just transformed him from the dry to wet. Maybe he's like Havish Syrian, wet weather specialist. Obviously no one wants to be known as that, but it's looking like that at the moment as his teammate Adam gets underneath VTR, and it's three abreast down the straight. It's three abreast down the straight between a Honda and the two Yamahas. Finley looking to take the podium position round the outside of Adam into the final corner. Finley's got to be... Oh, VTR's got to be careful not to do anything stupid here. And Finley going to go underneath of Adam. Nicely... Oh no, tried to do a classic Aragon last corner pass that we saw Alex Marquez do multiple times last season. But weren't able to do the move. Was to brake hard. I've been taking a look at VTR there, unable to do anything. But Finley, he's got a massive run on Adam now, maybe no way into turn 3, and he's done it. What a move! Oh, he's on the curb though, starts to spin the rear up, and they go side by side. There's contact between the two, and Finley's just had to sit the bike up there, and unfortunately he's dropped to 5th. Oh no, Jack Boom's gone down. Oh, and Nelson's at the back of him. Oh my, Nelson, this race is not going well for Nelson at all. He was leading at one point, I believe, and it's... Well, what else can you say, really? Just seems like his luck from the end of last season has carried on to this season. What can you do when stuff is like this for you? But Finley going to go up the inside of VTR through turn 10. Unbelievable, nice move by Finley there. As they brake for turn 11 or turn 12, I can never remember what corner that number this is because I get confused. And Hadif and Adam goes. What kind of line was that? Hadif lost time anyway, doing that line. I think he went on the gravel. Anyway, now down the straight for Hadif. Check. Okay, yeah, he's lost like half a second. No need to give him any kind of warning. So, Hadif now, round the front. Oh my god, what is going on there? No, why have I gone there? Adam goes up the inside of Finley. He's round wide and Finley retakes the position. He jumps into 3rd place. Over the curve there, and Adam's going to get the run down the straight. On board the helicopter cam, Adam's stronger in the braking zone compared to Finley, but Finley holding his own as they go into the first corner. Finley keeping a nice defensive line, not allowing Adam to get through. Why does the track look dry from this cam? There's no spray at all coming off the bikes. On Finley's wide there again, through turn 4 and round the outside. Oh no! Finley on the paint, and he's got that. Oh, and he's collected VTRs. Oh my god, he's collected Craigenator as well. Oh my lord, what? Oh my lord, what's gone on there? Oh my. Finley's crashed again. Oh no, Craigenator. Whoa, okay. Right, let's give Craigenator a warning. I can't give him a warning. Just for coming back on the track quite recklessly there, nearly wiping VTR's front. I mean, it's not much you could do. You could have just stayed on the left a bit more, but Finley, man, he was in 3rd and he just went on the paint. And when you go on the paint in the wet, goodbye. Ugh. But the 2 Repsol Hondas, where has this come from? Incredible. Anyway, Aiki out in front. 4.4 second lead. Got the fast lap, but Hadif, he's doing well here. His rhythm's not fantastic. He's making mistakes everywhere, but he's in 2nd. So good on him for now. So we're only a 1/3 of the way through. And now Nelson is getting onto the back of Jack Berman, and it's like Craigenator who's on the back of VTR. and I can had if we've got a gap glitch, so I won't be able to tell what the gap is, but the gap seems to be pretty much the same as what it was before. Old Jack Bowman's gone completely wide through turn 5, so that will help Nelson a lot there. Jack Bowman wide there again, and that's going to give Nelson a great chance to inherit 4th place. And that's exactly what's happened. So in 2 laps, Nelson's gone from being last to 4th. It's kind of what this race, it's kind of what VollGazzRacing is all about, really. One moment you can be stone dead last, the next you can be on the podium. It's kind of just like this sometimes. But we ain't complaining. That's what makes these races entertaining. So flipping over to the right now, a long right, and now into the chicane. Finley getting on the back of these two, so Finley be absolutely kicking himself here because he's got some decent pace and he just made one mistake, and that's just pretty much cost him his entire race. But if he can just get his head down, make no more mistakes, he could salvage a decent result here as long as other people make mistakes. Definitely a top 6. He's got the pace for top 6. He's probably just going to have to rely on the likes of his teammates and other people making mistakes. Hadif's lost for 2 seconds over that last lap. So Ivy is just clicked into next gear, and he's off and away, never to be seen again. Adam, he's got warning. He's got 3 warnings. Jack's got 3 warnings. Finley's got 4 warnings. So some long lap penalties might be coming some of the guys' way. I'll tell you what, Jack Berman has not let Nelson go. He's actually going to go up the inside here to go side by side through turn 6. No, Jack just not able to get the exit into turn 7. Not quite close enough. So here comes Jack Berman now, still behind Nelson. So hard to make a mistake at this point of the race, especially on the back of someone where if they make a slight mistake, you're just going to make an even bigger one if you follow exactly where they're going. VTR, Cregator and Finley, a nice trio here, 6th, 7th and 8th. Change direction. Oh my god, I like his gap's 9 seconds now already. Can you even see Adam? No, you can't even see Haddy for Adam out the last corner there. Perhaps on the duo might start battling here for 2nd place. It might just be smart just to keep this as it is and not risk stuff, but when you've got your teammate in front of you, it's just beat them. So I think Adam will be wanting to be the top Repsol Honda today, and so will Hadif. So if these two get a bit closer, you might see a bit of some nice battling, as Hadif takes a bit of a wide line there. Adam taking a tighter line, has gained 0.3 of a second on his teammate. So the gap continues to close. Craig Nathan now again in the back of VTR, just dropped Finley a little bit. Finley must have made a mistake somewhere, I'd imagine, to lose that much time. And now down to the reverse corkscrew. Craig needs to just not closer to make a move on his teammate. But he's going to try and get undercut on the exit of the corner. Oh, excuse me. Not able to do so. as they brake for the downhill 90-degree left. The pair of them go wide, Finley doesn't, and that is going to be a big help to him as he's gained quite a lot of time there thanks to those two mistakes. VTL made a mistake and Craig just simply followed him, and he seemed to brake quite cautiously as well, but that might have been why. Maybe cold brakes as well, because I'd imagine the brakes will be, they'd have to run different kind of brakes possibly in these conditions if the conditions are too cold. See the free bikes in shot there. Unfortunately, the hood is covering Finley up a bit there. Hadif looks to be extending the gap on Adam. You see the contrasted lines there. Seems like Finley's not so strong in the first sector. Probably that's not a surprise at all, because that's where he made two mistakes that have cost him the race. So, well, the first mistake, he just lost a lot of he just lost two positions. The second mistake, he's crashed. So it's no wonder why he's a bit cautious, especially through turns 4 and 5. Don't want to make the same mistake again. Out in front by nearly 11, yeah, like 11 seconds. Just absolutely smoking the field. And with Deck not, the likes of Deck not here, two-time champion, I think he's making the most of this situation. I think he's the heavy favourite to win this from testing, and he's proving that that's still remaining the same in round 1. That's how they go down the straight. So Finley, he's gained 7 tenths, but like, is he gonna just lose all that time in the first sector? About 9 of 12, 4 laps remaining of this race. So we see Finley's lost 4 tenths of a second. Yeah, they got screws. 7 tenths. 7 tenths in 1 sector, that's just a lack of... Hey up. BTL's gone extremely wide through turn 5. This is Craig Nater's chance to make a move into turn 7. No. I don't know whether he wasn't... I don't know whether that's just confidence or what, but he had a perfect chance there to overtake his teammate, and he's not taking it. As now they go round Mark Marco's corner. And now on the brakes, VTL taking a much tighter line so you can actually make the bike straighter. So you can brake a little heavier. Also you'll travel more distance doing that, and less chance of locking the front. But battles for second place is heating up as Adam is getting closer to Hadif, but he's on the limit of warnings for track limits. Both more, to be honest. Into turn 1, oh my god. I thought he was going to completely outbrake himself there, and he's done that absolutely perfect. Wow. He's very strong on the brakes compared to Adam there into turn 1. A lot stronger than the rest of them from what we've seen so far. Jack Berman just 1 second away from Nelson, so if Nelson makes any kind of mistake, Jack Berman will be there to try and snatch 4th place back. Into the reverse corkscrew because he had taken a bit of a fast entry line there, and he's gone extremely wide. And he's lost a few tenths because of that. Taking a very bizarre line there. But it seems to be working for him somehow. Oh, he's gone wide there. Oh no, and Adam's gone on the curb as well. So, mistake by the pair of them there. Oh, Finley's managed to pass Craigonator. What's happened to Craigonator? Where is he? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, he's lagging. Oh no, what is that? I hope. Yeah, he's disconnected. Fortunate for Craigonator there, but he won't finish last. He will get 3 points, so not the end of the world for him. Frustrating, but 6th was looking the best, and there's unfortunate how it is sometimes. Disconnections can happen. But not ideal though. Adam's lost 2 seconds. So it's looking like the race is pretty much set. VTR has got a long lap penalty. I don't know why I didn't say that before. He's got a long lap penalty, so Finley might actually steal 6th place here on the last lap. Just depends if VTR is going to risk taking that long lap or just take the 3-second penalty and try and extend the gap by 4 tenths. So you see Ike there just... He doesn't need to do anything stupid now. He's done all the hard work over the past 10 laps. Ike's won 1 race in VollGazzRacing at his home track of Sepang in Malaysia. And it's looking like Aragon will be his 2nd. And BTR has done his long lap and Finley's right on his tail. Finley's going to have to attack if he wants to take this 6th place from his compatriot and fellow Yamaha rider as they go down into the fast, tight left-hander. Keep an eye on that battle as Ike. Oh, Jack Berman's got long laps. That's his charge for 4th place over. Pretty much. So Ike starts the final lap of this race. It's just miles out in front of anyone else. Here comes Hadif. In 2nd place, with Adam in 3rd. Delta in 4th from Jack Berman in 5th. I'm not sure if you'll know about his long lap penalty, but if he's able to work that out, if he's managed to stay in the party and can hear me, then he will know just he can relax on this lap. And VTR looks like he's just holding off Finley ever so slightly. Extending the gap by 4 tenths per second. He probably will extend the gap over this 1st sector. So Ike now through the reverse corkscrew. He's just dominated this race from start to finish. So even with a long lap penalty. His real in the challenger was Nelson at the start, but then Nelson crashed. I don't know why he crashed. Oh, Finley's gone down, so that is Finley's race over. Disappointment there for him. Such a strong race. So here we go, just the straight. Just a straight to go. And 1 more corner. And Ike crosses the line and wins the first race of the season. And it looks like it's to be Hadif who takes second place. Yes, it will. And Adam rounds out the podium in third place. 2 podiums for Repsol Honda guys. Nelson takes 4th, Jack Byrne will take 5th. VTR will come across the line to finish in 6th. Finley might, I'm not sure to be tight whether Finley will finish.
Before we go to see the celebrations on the podium, let's take...
So Ike takes his second ever win in VollGazz and will lead the championship. Cracking race by him. Hadif in second, great job by him. Adam in third, rounds up the podium, did a great job as well, despite his long lap penalty. Nelson in fourth, who was absolutely kicking himself. He should have at least got second there. He not made the mistakes with the crashes. Again, I think he got caught up in a couple as well, so he was really kicking himself for that. Jack Berman in fifth. Did a good job. VTR in 6th, and Finley kicking himself as well for the mistakes in 7th. Alright. Let's check if the top 3 guys are in the party. Yep. Adam, can you hear me?
Adam.
I don't know what's going on here. Right, so while the other two fix their mic problems, if they have any, I guess no, everyone's got mic problems. This isn't going well. I don't quite know what's going on here. Hello? Right. We will. Adam, are you here? It's very complex. This is a lot harder than it needs to be. Hello. Right. We'll start with Aiki first, and then we'll go to the other two. So, Aiki, you took the lead. Well, you got pole. You took the lead. You had Nelson on your back for the first lap. Then he crashed. Then you won the race with ease. So, how was it?
Alright. Firstly, I would like to say syukur Alhamdulillah. Many thanks to my friend from Malaysia, who's Ato Awesome, Tohei Tairo, and saya, cause always support me. And then the race is this is a little bit difficult for me, cause right, rainy, and then I push a little bit until getting to the podium ranking, and then I cool down the bike and then manage the time until the finish line.
So, well done. You lead the championship and you did the perfect race, so congratulations. Alright. Hadith?
Yes.
Okay. So, you qualified last, but in the rain you were a lot stronger and you finished second place. How was the race?
Syukurlah for the race in rain weather. For this first time I go in this league, so we have to manage training, and in the race I struggle in my tire, and we have some many problem in my tire setup and tire fuel, so we have to manage training. In my friend in Malaysia, Atu Awesome, Aiki, Adam, and Sayil. So we have to the change in the bike in next race.
Okay, well done. Well done on your second place. You did a great recovery right there and did a great job. So well done and good luck for the next race. Adam? Okay, so you got third place. You managed to escape a big crash with a lot of I think it was with all the Yamaha riders on like lap 3 or 4, and then you just sat behind your teammate for the rest of the race. I'm sure you wanted to pass him, but eventually you seemed to settle for third. So how was that race?
So this race, I think it's perfect for me, and I was a little bit struggle to chase Hadif, my teammate, but it's still a perfect race, and this is the best race for me, and it's my first season with you guys. And I would like to thank Ato Awesome, Tohei Tairo, and I dedicate this podium to Jason.
Very nice. So, well done to you. And
Thank you.
It was tough in these times, but anyway, that has been round 1 of VollGazzRacing Season 4 Division 1. Next week we are in Jerez. So, God knows what's going to happen there, but we will see you then. Goodbye.